Hello everyone, I am Bogdan. I am your guest for the podcast today. I am here with Andrei, the co-founder of Cyber Global. I believe that we are going to do a very interesting podcast. So thank you, Andrei, for accepting the invite. Without further ado, please, Andrei, can you introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Hi, Bogdan. Thank you so much for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here. And I'm also welcoming your guests in the podcast. As you mentioned, I'm Andrei. I'm one of the two co-founders of Cyber Global. We are the only cybersecurity franchise in the world at the moment. My role in the company is mostly operational. I am the CEO of the group, and I take care of different daily operation stuff and working with our leadership team to offer best quality services possible for our customers and our franchisees.
Yeah, it makes sense. First of all, as an opener question, yeah, sure. Can you tell us the story behind your business?
Yes, so we started in 2018 as a company called Cyber Threat Defense, and we started as a standard MSSP organization delivering cybersecurity services to our customers. And we slowly pivoted the company towards partnerships. 2 years ago, we ended up having a network of resellers and partners with more than 70 organizations across the globe. During this period of working under partnerships, we quickly understood that partnership is a model for us. It's a really good model, and we are really good at this. We did basically everything for our partners, delivering the actual services, but also marketing, pre-sale support. So we really helped a lot of organizations deliver and add cybersecurity business to their own company. And then 1 year ago, we looked how can we scale this more than we have, and how can we scale this globally. And we saw an opportunity to the franchise model, and we saw that there are actually no other existing cybersecurity companies that use this model. So because of that, we really tried to explore this, and it really worked. It worked really well. Last year we sold 25 franchises across the globe, from which 16 are in US, the rest in Europe and Middle East, Australia as well. So we have 25 locations only in the franchise business model, and it works really well. Our franchisees, they started to create revenue for themselves, selling cybersecurity to their end customers. So this business model really worked. Now this is the story of our company in a nutshell. But of course there are many ups and downs along the way. There are 8 years already, so depends if you're interested in a specific topic or the other.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. You've described it perfectly, and again, very interestingly. Right now, in the space that you're running, in the cybersecurity space, do you see any trends? Do you notice any trends at all?
Yeah, definitely. Of course, I think everyone is expected to answer with the AI trend, and it's indeed one of the key factors that it's influencing this industry, and it also had an impact on us. Cyber Global, it's a group of 7 companies, and one of our company, I mean, it's the franchise. The other is of course the MSSP, but we also have the third company from the group. It's a product, it's a SaaS, which it's called Pentix AI, which completely automates the penetration testing service, the security audit process with AI built from zero by our AI engineers, with our custom model. And so it's not integrated with ChatGPT, or it's our own model. So we try to also explore this AI factor, and we transfer our knowledge from years of cybersecurity into this product, and it starts to work really well. So we really have recurrent customers. So AI is definitely one of the trends that everyone goes to, and not only the cybersecurity companies, but also the attackers, the malicious actors. They use and they leverage AI to customize the attacks based on the public information that you have, exposed for persons on their social media, for companies on their blogs, on their LinkedIn. So they use all this open source information to customize attacks and be more successful and spread faster and are more efficient. So this is one of the key factor in the in this industry. That is
Okay. Very interesting that people are using AI to, not such a good way. But yeah,
exactly. I
yeah,
strongly recommend everyone to have zero trust nowadays in everything that they see or they interact with in the internet. Even the videos that you could swear they are truth. I would really strongly recommend to have zero trust in everything at the moment.
yeah. To question everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that's happening in the market for you that's making the landscapes more challenging or easier to operate?
Yeah, so AI is indeed a challenge, but also an opportunity if you know how to exploit it, or explore it. So we are in the both situation, but there are also other trends or factors that influence and make the industry more challenging. One of them is the global economic situation. We see this not only in our company but also in the general industry that the West, especially, who are the greatest consumers of the Eastern Europe services, or Middle and Eastern Europe services, are slowing down from an economic perspective, and this puts a lot of pressure on the companies that deliver services. We see a lot of people getting fired, unfortunately for them. This somehow decreases the pressure on the employee. It's also, we expect the future to be a little bit more, we are skeptical about the future in a way. So we take less risks, more cautious, and it's something that has an impact, especially in our, region where we are here. On our side, what we try to do is to don't overspend, invest only in what we are more certain to have a return, faster return on the investment. And we optimized a lot using AI, and in terms of processes, also some roles have been completely automated with AI. So we try to leverage these opportunities to cover the risks that appear.
Yeah, it makes sense. Right now, let's talk about my favorite part, which is the marketing side. It is my favorite part because this is what we do. So, first of all, as an opener question to this marketing side, how do people find about your business?
Yeah, we have an internal team of 11 or 12 people in the marketing team, from SEO engineers to social media and content writers and PPC ads, and in the even marketing automation and integration with all kinds of tools, HubSpot and all that. So we allocate a lot of budget in the marketing side. Also, since we are a franchise is it's a monster on its own. It has very specific platforms where you can marketize yourself as a franchisee. There are platforms, and we subscribe to those platforms, and we pay some amounts to be there and be visible. It's not even also, it's not really that hard, since we are the only one in the world at the moment. The users and our franchisees, they don't really have too many options from which to choose, so it's easier for them to find us. So
Yeah,
we
it makes sense.
invest a lot in website content, social media. We invest in big pieces of content. We publish researches. We look a lot on SEO and see what people are searching for, and we try to map the content that we have in the direction of what our users are searching and looking for. So it's not fair for them.
What marketing channels would you say are the best for your type of business that work the best for you?
Absolutely, yeah. So the best, I think, so we usually categorize them on three let's say, categories of marketing efforts. We have the ones that bring quick returns, and those are the ads, and we use those to test the market, mostly to test if something has a return. So if we bring a new service to the market, we quickly marketize it and spend some investment on ads, if there is traction or not. This is maybe high cost and quick returns. You understand quickly in 2 or 3 months. You really understand if there is traction. Then we have the middle, let's say middle time frame, and these are social media outreach campaigns. Contacting on LinkedIn, key stakeholders in organizations. Doing this automatically, of course, or through email campaigns. This is mid-term, because in cybersecurity the sales cycle is quite longer. It's between 3 to 6 months. It can take 1 year actually. So between 3 to 1 year, 3 months to 1 year. So the results of the outreach campaigns can be seen sometimes even next year. And third, which I think is really high valuable for us, it's the content that you publish on the website and on your website. And the pieces of content that you publish there could be research or SEO optimization and blog posts. These are really high return, low investment, I would say, and high return, but on a longer run, 1 or 2 years. You'll start seeing customers coming on your website after 1 or 2 years, but they are coming really focused. They know what they are looking for. Your content is targeting exactly their needs, and they're usually 90% conversion rate from those type of customers. This is how we have the marketing strategy at the moment.
That's very interesting. Why do you think there's such a high conversion rate on the last one?
The reason is that you can see what people are searching for on the internet, and you can optimize your content to be really to appear exactly when the search when the users are searching. So it's very specific to their needs. They are looking for a penetration test. We already know that people are looking for penetration tests, for example, in Q4 a lot. So we have content that is targeted especially for this specific need. So when users are searching for some needs that they have, we appear there. So that's why I think it's responds very fast and to their actual close requirement, really urgent maybe sometimes requirement. So we speak on their language basically. That is the conversion rate is high.
So you're basically targeting the pain point that they already have based on what they're searching on Google. It's a very interesting marketing tactic, to be honest. Right now, how easy it is? So you said you have 12 people on market, right? How easy it is for you to attract and retain high quality marketing members?
Yeah, I think the simple answer to this is through the leadership team, and I think this is the key success factor for any organization that has a good and strong culture. Is the leadership team, the middle management or the higher management, but the leadership team in your organization is the key. So we try to bring in only really high quality people with a lot of experience on all areas. It's either sales managers, cyber operations manager, delivery manager, marketing manager. And when you bring these people and you manage to incentivize them properly and also to keep them motivated and have a close relationship with them, they come with a strong network already, and through them they know what they are looking for. If I'm going to recruit someone on the marketing side, I am 90% chances to not succeed or bring the wrong people on board, but you cannot fool them. So, and they also know exactly what the marketing people, what are their pain points, what are their drives, so they know how to speak on their language. So I think this is, for us, this is the formula, having the right leadership, that they bring their own people and we offer this flexibility to them. The first thing when they come here, I say to them, build your own team as you want, as you please, someone that suits you best. And this is how we keep people on board, basically, on all areas.
That's very interesting. Very nice one.
Yeah.
Let's go right now to the current state. So how are you currently spending your day and what are you responsible for?
Yeah. Okay. So my day is usually a morning planning, or if I'm not planning the day, in the day before, in the evening, but it's a daily planning. My focus on a daily basis is usually working with the leadership team. So I don't really do anything operational, like doing actual stuff. It's more like one-to-ones with the leaders. I'm counseling them when they need my support. I help them take decisions, looking on the finances and the budgets that I can allocate to them, and increase, decrease, depends on the situation. So I'm working really close with my leadership team, and it's the reason why we have a life as as founders, since we are working with we have 7 organizations, and for each one we have different leaders. So yeah, this is my main activity. Second is I'm looking at optimization, at processes. I'm looking at, and this is mostly on a daily basis. I'm looking at things that don't work properly. And sometimes you have communication process, you have operation delivery process, you have all kinds of marketing process. They sometimes get messy. They don't work properly. So I'm here to, as a founder energy, you have a founder energy. It's you can cut through all kinds of messy things, and I think this is really very important. So I work a lot with people to solve these problems. And finally, different customer meetings. As a founder, you have the responsibility, and I see it like this: you have mostly 3 responsibilities: to manage your leadership team, to stay close to your customers, and especially big ones, and have a good relationship with them, and third, make sure you have the financial to run your business. So I'm mostly involved in these 3 areas, discussing with different founders, different funds to fund our projects, to make sure we have all the finances in place and everything runs smoothly.
That's very interesting. So you do a little bit of everything, basically.
Yeah, a little bit of everything on the operational side. I don't really do too much sales. That's not my area, to be honest. I have someone that does it really well.
Okay. For you right now, what are the most important metrics that you look at?
Yeah, we have quite a lot. So we have different KPIs on every department. Of course, we have the standard financial KPIs, revenue, expenditures, EBITDA, and so on, that we track on the monthly basis. Revenue, invoiced in, so it's a lot. Then we have the sales KPIs, number of customers that are onboarded every month, number of partners, franchisees, the revenue that every franchisee is bringing, or different categories, every partner, every client.
Mm-hmm.
Also, on the marketing side, we have specific KPIs depending on website visits, conversion rates, social media, subscribers or followers, the outreach for PPCs, and all the return of the ads, and so on. But and also, on the operational side, since we are a service delivery company, we have others like number of incidents, and we really look very close to the incidents to have a very small incident rate. It's cybersecurity, sometimes things happen, but we look into this very, very attentive. The allocation rate of the engineers, the bench, also operational costs, operational profit. So it's a lot. We have an extensive KPI list that we track every month, and we all meet together with the leadership team and discuss problems with them, and take decisions.
Let's talk about goals right now. What are your goals for the next year? What do you want to achieve?
Yeah, okay. Next year is, this year actually, to have a comparison, it was a year of investment. We invested everything that we had in various business initiatives that we have at the moment. So we have the franchise, company that we had a lot to invest there, to be out there, to prepare. We brought some consultants from US that helped us build the operational side. Then we have the AI company Pentix, which required some early investment, and then now it's on its own, but we invested into it, having the development team, the CEO that runs the company, and so on. And we have also an AI company which we founded, and we are delivering AI services not related to cybersecurity. The idea is that this year we invested a lot. Now next year, and I think we overextended a little bit with the investments. Next year is highly focused on returns. So we are looking to optimize costs. We are looking to increase the number of clients, and we are looking to see if we're tracking the KPIs of our investment to see if we will get the returns as we expect, the investment that we did this year. So next year is focused on optimizing and making the companies profitable and run on their own. Now our vision is until 2030. In the end, we are looking to have 200 locations across the globe. We are currently at 25, and we have 5 in discussions now. So I think we will finish the year with 30 locations across the globe. our main goal is to reach 200 locations and 200 million revenue so every location to have at least $1 million revenue in terms of sales. This is our goal in terms of franchise. So until we reach there, we have a lot of work. In 2030, this is our year. We have to take a decision to see what we're going to do next. If we continue to increase this business model, or leave it on its own, or sell it to a reseller. So that's a moment of decision in 2030 in which we will see what will come next. Until then, this is our main goal.
This is very interesting, and I wish you all the best with the 200 locations.
Thank you
It's a
so
very
much.
impressive goal.
Yeah, but it's very doable for us because I told you we already have a network of resellers of 70 partners. So we already converted a lot of partners into franchisees. So it's because those partners are different small companies that resell cybersecurity. For them, taking our brand Cyber Global, which it's a global brand now, we have 25 locations, so it's something big. For them, it's plug and play, and it's very too stupid to say no.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. What is right now your biggest challenge and why?
I think in a service company, the challenge is always having the right people on board and having the wrong people off board. So I think this was a challenge of this year. We had different incidents, not big, but that signaled us to be more careful on the people that we bring here. Until we reach this formula and where we are now, which is really, really great. And, we have really nice, beautiful, and really professional people on board. We had some ups and downs, and we learned our lessons, let's put it like this. So I think that was one of the challenge. The other challenge that I see is cybersecurity service space becomes a little bit more seasoned. So we have Q4 and Q1 where we are so full that we cannot properly deliver what we have. It's too much demand. And then we have the Q2 and Q3, which are quite slow, and the demand is decreasing. And I think the third challenge is, as for any technical persons, as we are as founders, to really understand, sales and marketing and positioning and all that. So this is something we allocate a lot of effort. We are still trying to grasp it, and see how we can position, and especially for us as Eastern Europeans, we don't really have an extensive experience in entrepreneurship and business. This is something which we find difficult, but we are slowly closing the gap.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So if you had right now a magic wand that you could wave to solve one thing, what that one thing would be and why?
Okay, got it. Okay. Unfortunately for your viewers, maybe the answer is a little bit too specific for us, but that's it. This is it. So we are the first and only cybersecurity franchise. We have a lot of franchises. The struggle is to help them sell, in the end. So we have everything prepared. We have all the operational, all the services, all the marketing ready for them. Plug and play. It's like you are buying a McDonald's of cybersecurity.
Yeah.
It's there for you. Except the difference is that, McDonald's, you put it in a specific place, and visitors, they just pass through and they say, okay, let's take a double cheese. In cybersecurity, it's not like this. You have to be out there. You have to, have a network. You have to sell. You have to get rejected sometimes. And until you really understand the market, it's a struggle, or let's say it's more like it's an uphill. You learn a lot, but it's a lot of it's hard a little bit in the beginning. So if I had a magic wand, I will teach my franchisees how to sell instantly. That would be what I would do.
Okay, that's very interesting.
I told you it's very specific, so
yeah. The question is designed to, for you to give me the first answer that comes to mind. So some people ask me if it could be something that it's impossible or it should be possible, or, so people told me all sorts of things. which I believe is very interesting for me and for the viewers as well. These were all my questions. I mean, I have one more question for you, if you want to respond to it. So my last question would be, if you could leave a message to the world and to the viewers that are watching right now, maybe they want to pursue an entrepreneurship career, or they want to start a business, what would you tell them?
Okay, that's a good question. I think the answer from my side to this, let's say, or I mean, my message to people who want to start an entrepreneurship is to understand the reason why would they do this. Why would they want to become an entrepreneur? And I think there are good reasons and bad reasons why people are doing it. And I think there is the right answer in the middle, somehow. I think, the wrong reasons is to, do it for money, or to doing for something, to be, for the image of becoming an entrepreneur, and, having great cars or high life. And I think this is the wrong reason. And I think we are here in this, especially in this country, may do this. I mean, a lot of people are doing for this specific reason, and I think this is the path to fail. There are the others, good reasons for which you want to do it. This is sometimes you want to surpass your current status, which is okay, is good, or you want to, you have some problems in your childhood. You've seen poverty, you've seen some inequalities, or you've seen some models, and that's okay. I think these are good. It's a process. It will help you along the process to bypass those limitations or to reach this at certain level. But I think the proper reason for becoming an entrepreneur is to become a leader. You want to change, you want to bring something to the world, you want to be a creator, and your creation to also bring money in the end. Yes, and I think the money will support your ideas, your creation more, and it helps to create stuff that people want, that cover the needs of others. They are willing to pay. So if you want to create something in the world, something good, you want to help others and also make money in the process, I think this is the right answer. And your creation basically will step up the world a little bit, will bring something new. It's always a little bit of innovation in this. So, but don't make a fuss about this. It's just normal life. You do this on a normal life, and that's it. You don't have to brag about it, but also you don't have to complain a lot that it's too hard. It's just your path, That's it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andrei, for the answer, and thank you very much for accepting the invitation to the podcast again. I was Bogdan, I was your guest, and thank you to the viewers for watching the podcast right now, and I will see you in the next episode.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure for me. Have a good day.